Okay, here we are. Holla,
Huddle,
holla,
huddle,
holla.
huddle.
Save,
Say,
save, save.
say.
Build a,
Beetle,
build a,
beetle,
build a.
beetle.
Sound
Sound
money,
money.
sound
Sound
money.
money.
All right. I haven't.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Buenos dias.
Buenos dias.
So, wow, I have hardly even seen you since our last show. I'm so busy. So you know what? We got to get. I, you're going to get Christina on the Telegram group today, or Ernesto is. Like we kind of have to talk business here. We got so much going on, guys. You need to understand what's going on. We're in a studio here, and across the way is our house that we used to live in, and we actually had a factory in that house. And we have decided we're going to make it the Bitcoin Standard Institute. We don't even know what that is, but we're going to have lots of cool people here for our conference, and we got a blank slate. We're going to let them figure out what needs to be done. We have the facilities here, a great safe place with wonderful weather, with lots of fun.
Yeah.
So half the time I'm still sleeping over there at night because we have water there and internet.
It is water?
Yeah, it came
Today?
on last night. I was able to. We don't always have water.
Look, I'm
In
sure we
Cincinnati.
don't have water today here at the office.
Oh
At
yeah.
the institute, yeah, because I saw something happen at the new road.
Oh yeah, they hit a water main or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys, what in Mexico, it's you kind of learn if everything breaks down, Mexico's going to do just fine.
Yeah, we just go to the neighbor or the neighborhood, next neighborhood, and ask for water and run with the water.
Yeah, running water. You fill it up in a bucket and you run with it. That's running water. So, and that's what we have at our new house. Although we got electricity out there via what
Generator.
generator and some sun lights, and we have running water where I go
Yes.
fill up a bucket.
Ugly got the bucket, full it up the water, and ugly run with the water.
You didn't get to drive your machine. You know, your Polaris is all souped up now. It's all souped up. He needs to do some more work on, but it's a lot faster than it
A
was.
lot faster.
Yeah, and
Okay.
mine is really, wow. They did something to it, and
We wanted to enjoy with everybody.
yeah. So at any rate, we got still got some more work to. But we went out. We had the Baja 500. I think we talked about that. So we took them out. We didn't go on an adventure tour. Just drove them around a little bit. But now it's back to working on this conference, and there's a lot of moving parts to it, and a lot of. I think we found the right person that's going to really help us through it because, guys, we're literally going to pick you up at the border. If you don't want to make the drive, if you've never been to Mexico before, you're a little bit leery about it. We're going to make it the most pleasant experience you've ever had. We'll have instructions on the website on where you just let us know. We'll have once you buy a ticket, we'll have all those set up. You let us know when you're going to be there, and we will be there waiting for you. If you're flying to Tijuana, we'll be there to greet you, and it's a beautiful drive from the airport or the border down to Ensenada. It takes what about an hour or
1 hour
yeah,
from
about
the
1
airport.
hour.
1 hour.
Yeah,
But it's a beautiful
it's a
view.
beautiful
You can
drive.
enjoy the
Yeah.
view.
So
If you are hungry, we can stop at the tacos place.
what I like, we won't be able to do that, but there's La Fonda is just a beautiful. When we have time, always stop at La Fonda.
Yes. When
So if you
we
come
have
early,
time.
yeah, when we have time, we go. It's a beautiful restaurant that's right over some cliffs and the ocean, and you never know what's going. There's a lot hang gliders there and those little propeller. And it's just a very beautiful place to be, and so. Yeah. So, at any rate,
And be prepared because sometimes we have a sunny day and sometimes we have marine layer, but it's still warm. It's
yeah,
not hot because some days somebody told us that he started thinking in Mexico the weather are hot and hotter,
right.
but no,
No, it's not. It's
no,
very
it's not.
mild. Now, it would be in August, which can be the hottest. It can be up
Little
in the
bit.
90s, but it usually
Yeah, it's
isn't.
not much.
And then, but we are right on the coast, and so you have that marine layer. I call it San Diego weather, which means you can wear shorts almost year round. In the wintertime, you want to wear a sweatshirt with your shorts, but that's about it. And but Yeah, August, September, October are just beautiful months here for the most part. So, uh, and so, guys, here's the deal. If you do this right now, it's 1995. And that's a total package. It's one conference ticket. Now, you'll have accommodations for two, but the conference will be limited to one person. We probably work out. Right now. We're limited to space because the COVID restrictions are not lifted yet. We anticipate that
Yeah.
they will be, but the price will go up when that happens. Right now, it's 1995. That's for 5 days, 4 nights, a carnivory dinner, a 2-day conference with a dinner there. Then we go to the
We will have on Thursday. We will have laser show with beautiful Mexican group dance.
You're going to arrange that?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, we
good.
are
Well,
preparing.
that's
Stephanie
one
and me,
thing.
we are preparing.
All right, you got to work with Stefan on that. You know, can be a problem sometimes because he runs the conference. You know, that's part of the conference.
It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I don't have problem with
All
that.
right, all right. But you know, sometimes you have to kind of bitch slap him a little bit. You know, that's what I call it. So, but everybody needs that. Something you
Okay.
can defend you. He's right here. He's handling the back end, so he's right here, guys. We got
But Friday, we are moving to the ranch after the conference. Sure.
after the
For
conference.
sure, the conference will be top one. Good
Right.
quality, good speakers. We will talk about Bitcoin. No shitcoins.
Right.
No
and
shitcoin.
not
Use
only-
Bitcoin.
Not only, and you know what? I'm going to be actually throwing that up to the speakers because we really got some high quality people there, and I don't feel qualified even to. I mean, I've got an outline there that I did, but I think it can be improved on. You know, we have some great minds out there on Bitcoin, and they can really help because there's a lot of really heavy issues going on right now. I don't know if you knew that, but one of them, of course, we talked about is that they've actually made Bitcoin legal tender in San Salvador, which is really
Oh, in San Salvador.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember that we talked about the last show that we talked to go to make a trip to
yeah.
go
In our
up there
spare
and
time,
see-
in our
and
spare
see
time, or
when-
what-
we had to make time because
yeah.
this is part of the business. The business comes first. We had to investigate. We had to check. We had to see how them are planning to use Bitcoin. How is the life with Bitcoin around every day, 24 hours.
Yeah, and there's a philosophical discussion over that too, and I pointed that out. Maybe if you can, Stephen, if you can pull up that one newsletter, it's a really brief, and maybe I'll cover that today. It was the one I did where I showcased Jack Maller's announcement that San Salvador was there, and then Ron Paul's speech, which were really two conflicting things. Ron Paul, talked about how he proposed getting rid of legal tender, and that's always one of my way I always think of it too. But now we have the new generation, and there's no, we're gonna and I get it. There's one article we want to come back to that one, but they couldn't do the other one first. Let's go back and see if I can. I'll read it real quick. The one before, there you go. Are legal tender laws an oxymoron? And so this is a real quick article, but gives a lot of food for thought. I'll just read it here. Thoughts, let's scroll up a little bit. There we go. Okay, thoughts on the Bitcoin legal tender law in El Salvador. Is that San Salvador or El Salvador?
El Salvador.
El Salvador.
Yeah.
Should the marketplace alone determine what is legal tender? Well, that's kind of my view. I don't, why do we need legal tender laws? So let's go see what's going on here. And so isn't an oxymoron, and I assume you know that that's a picture of oxymoron. It's the word clean spelt with dirt. I love my country, and I'm a U.S. citizen. I love our Constitution, and I despise our government insofar as it does not follow our Constitution. Such a view does not imply that the Constitution is a perfect document, for it is a document created by men, and it does imply that as men we should be ruled by law. We need to have rules. And just as our Constitution wrongly protected slavery, should our Constitution protect legal tender? Well, probably not. Legal tender is constitutional. It is in our Constitution. But was it a mistake by our founding fathers? I think you make a good case that it is. The proposed legislation by the government of San Salvador to declare Bitcoin as legal tender has given pause for thought. Rather than enshrine legal tender laws, should they not be abolished? All right. Now, I have not been able to get a hold of Jack Mallard. I will extend an invitation. Hopefully, he'll be able to come. I think this is just a great subject, and one of them that I hope we have a panel to discuss with better minds than mine. I cannot help but love and admire the passion of Jack Mallard for Bitcoin. He gave a tear-jerking speech, because I know his heart is in San Salvador and the people here, just as my heart is in Mexico and the people here. I love the culture and the people in Mexico. Yet it is likely a stretch that legislation declaring Bitcoin as legal tender is a panacea for economic development in third world countries. And Jack Mallard is not claiming such legislation saves dying babies after ending all wars, like we have with, who is that? The Bitcoin Cash guy. I can't even remember his name anymore. Roger Ver. He would say, we're gonna end all war and save all the dying babies. But is it a step in the right direction? Well, Ron Paul and a lot of other people at the same conference don't think so. So, guys, this is a great question. This is an in-house debate. Things that we that as men, we need to discuss. So all legislation, despite the best intentions, has unintended consequences and is usually implemented after the fact in reaction to a persistent problem. And we have a persistent problem of rotten money for 4 generations. So it is certainly a topic worthy of discussion. So this is what the conference is going to be about, this kind of heavy-hitting stuff. So it's going to be a lot of fun, but also a lot of good stuff, too. So anyway, we just want to invite you to come. Again, the website is it's not complete. We're adding speakers. We're going to have. You can get the tickets now, but you just have to trust me. There's going to be a lot more putting on this website.
Yeah, but you have to say who will be.
Well, we got to list them. Yeah, and they're not all on there yet, and I can't think of them all off the top of my head. But we got a lot of good people coming, and you can pull up the website there if you want. It's BitcoinStandardConference.com, and again, it is the August 12th. The carnivorous dinner is the evening of the 12th, and it ends on the 15th. So it's actually 5 days and 4 nights. We literally pick you up at the border or at the airport. And it's great. Yeah, you got a lot of people on there. Yeah, well, those some of the big names. I don't know why I'm up there, but we got Knut, we got Giacomo, we got. I just talked to Giacomo this last week. We got Jimmy. Got to have Jimmy's song on the show, and of course we got David Puel, Tone Vase, and we got David. Can't remember his last name. David Book. His writes for the American Institute for Economic Research. So that is the hotel that we're going to be at, and then it's a beautiful place. And I want to mention one other thing, guys. If you're thinking about coming, this will be kids friendly.
Yep.
And we just want to mention that. I mean, we are. I have 3 grown children with their own families, and I've got 4 children here that I've adopted, and grandchildren here too.
Grandchildren.
So
we will have activities for the children. We will have Thursday and Friday. Babysitter, they can have activities at the hotel with them.
And Horsepower Ranch, they'll be able to just run a great big swimming pool out there, and be ATVs out there.
At the ranch too, we will have ATVs for the children.
Right.
Somebody will be in charge if the mothers or father want to come with them.
Right.
They are welcome. But on Thursday and Friday, we have a babysitter that can make some activities with them. And for the mothers or wives or whatever you want to bring it up, if you want to bring your mom, we will have Stephanie. She will be up there with the women
That's
and
our
the
daughter.
ladies if they wanna go around the city or make shopping. So
Right.
go
If you
use
want
for
to, yeah.
work
If you
at the-
come and bring your spouse and you want to go around Ensenada, we'll have that available. to
Yeah,
you
it's
too.
not just the conference.
Right.
If the women don't want to go to the conference, we have Stephanie, our daughter, to go with this to around the city. They won't be there doing nothing at the hotel and say, you know what you bring to me if you leave me here alone.
There's a lot
Like
of things to
somebody-
do. Yeah,
like
a lot of
somebody
fun.
that I know.
Yeah, if you're going to the conference, too bad you're not gonna. You're gonna only see the parts of Ensenada we have time for.
Yes, but
you're
the
not gonna be-
ladies can have and children can
they
have
can tell
time
you
to
all
go
about
around
it.
the city.
And you're welcome to come down and make more of it, guys. I mean, we have people that are going to be staying a couple days later or coming early, and just let us know. We'll still, and people. I do want to encourage you. Don't be leery about driving down here. It's very easy to do. You cross the border at San Ysidro. You just follow the scenic road signs. It's a beautiful drive. It's a very safe drive. Baja is very, very safe. And
Yeah,
particularly once you
you
get
just had to go at the main road and drive directly to Ensenada
Right.
and do the things that you had to do. But if you wanna do something else that is not on the plan, you wanna go outside the city by yourself and you don't know the place, that can be problems.
right
But-
in Tijuana, you can go there and be looking for trouble. So
Yes.
yeah, and that's the border town. Ensenada is really, and then there's Rosarito, which is kind of a mix between Tijuana and
Ensenada.
and Ensenada. And then Ensenada
Yeah,
is
but
really
it's
the first.
beautiful. Beautiful.
The Ensenada is really the first real genuine. I call the genuine Mexican Baja town. In the Baja that you get to, and it's where the Baja races start too. So
Yes.
that's what it's
Beautiful.
all about.
You know what? We can have plans for the women if they wanna, the ladies wanna come. It's a beautiful place that we have in Ensenada. Is La Bufadora. We can make a plan for Stephanie take
Yeah,
all the ladies who wanna come with the
And the
children
children
and
too,
they
yeah.
enjoy
Yeah.
during the conference and are back when the conference are done for
Yeah.
enjoy the rest of the schedule that we have for everybody.
yep.
That can be
I
beautiful.
think on Sunday morning they'll all be leaving, but some people will be staying.
And you say that we are going to Bahía de Los Ángeles.
You know what? We may some of the people that are we're gonna go to San Felipe for sure, but some
Okay.
people are staying late for a few days, but they need to leave on the Thursday afterwards or Wednesday, so that's a little too far. So I'm thinking maybe we can go to San Felipe. Get
San
some
Felipe.
air-
Okay,
yeah,
this is a
yeah, because
beautiful
it's
place,
beautiful
San
place, and we
Felipe.
can run the cars there. There's a great beach.
Yes.
We can get
But you know what? In Bahía de Los Ángeles, they can see the
Well,
real
sure.
chart.
Well, I think for
Yes.
people can stay another week, that'd be great, or another 5. It takes 5
We have
days.
a lot of things.
We have
to
a
do,
lot of things
A
to do,
lot of
yeah.
things we cannot do. And you know what? Ugly and me, we love the adventure. Only
Yeah,
we
we
have
do.
to
We
be
have a-
prepared for that adventure. Okay.
Right.
Anyone that wanted to stay more longer, let know us for prepare. Any trip that is possible.
Right. Oh, and then we're going to look back here. We've got the original Bitcoin Standard Bearer, Saifedean Ammous back there, and Tyler Jenks, and we'll be announcing the new Bitcoin Standard Bearer for 2020. You guys, right now, I'm the dictator. I kind of get to decide, although I did run it by but I don't want to be in that position. There's a lot of things I'm doing here that I really want to hand off.
2020 or 2021?
2020, yeah. There's a lot of guys, a lot of contenders for 2021. But they're all kind of new, and they haven't been tested by fire yet. So yes, Bitcoin Standard Bearer staff. That's boy, you have to stick your neck out there in some way or another. And so I think we've done a good job so far. Hopefully we picked the right people this time. So at any rate, that's it. People want to know what the markets are doing. Well, I can tell you my opinion, and that is you can pull up that article now. Guys, I have not traded very actively all year, and I wrote an article, my latest article on it. But when the market went from 25,000 to over 70,000, I completely missed that move, and so. And I don't feel bad about it at all because I had my hodl, so my net worth. So, the market structure changed completely, and so has the dynamics of the market. Now that we've had this break, now that we took it under, 40,000, now that we took all the wind out of the contango, now this is really a good time to be buying Bitcoin. I mean, I can't say it can't go lower; it certainly can, but now is the time. In fact, I'll probably start a new dollar cost averaging from this latest peak, just to show you, if you've never gotten into Bitcoin and you say, well, when do I do it? Well, the best time to buy is yesterday, today, and tomorrow, and you just have to step in and do it. And you're not going to have perfect timing. So what I do is I write articles that show what happens if you start accumulating Bitcoin, hodling Bitcoin at the market peaks, and it works over the long run. It has to be a disciplined method. But you might want to read this article that I wrote. This was written, I don't know, a couple of years ago when I think it was in June of 2018. I think it was. What's the date of that? I'm pretty sure it was. And the market had been going up, and then we went into a big contango. I said, "Look, guys, and it doesn't. When you go into contango, that doesn't mean the market can keep going up, but you're paying a huge premium to get into the market. And markets are created not for taking a risk, but for avoiding risk. I'm working on an article on that now." Learn to use markets with. You have your hodl, and then you save. As you hodl, you're going to be rewarded financially for that. So you liquidate it and get out and diversify into other things. And then the last thing you do is you build new things. For the most part, Bitcoiners are very productive citizens. And not everything that you do is going to work, but that's what we do. That's our contribution to society. That's why we're having this conference. That's why I do this studio. I could be fully retired, and after this conference, I probably want to retire. I'd probably never want to do another one. But
I don't think so. You are full of activity all the time. 20 hours per day, sometimes 22 hours.
Well,
People don't believe that. A lot of people don't see that, but I'm sure they do.
Well, it's harder. I definitely feel it. So it's not fun getting old, but by the same token,
Guys, I wanna share something with everybody.
What's that?
You don't wanna listen? Don't listen. Somebody will have birthday soon.
Oh.
Oh, who is?
Yeah, I guess I'm coming up.
Hey, the people know how old you are, Ugly?
Some do. I mean,
you know what? You can guess. Guess how old is Ugly?
You say I look younger with short hair. She cut my hair.
Sometimes you look more older than what is. Okay.
Well, I know I robbed the cradle when I found you.
Okay. You want to say how old
I'll
you
be 72. I was born in 1949.
Yeah, 72.
But I have a good story about that. I was always told that my birthday was June 29th. That's what my birthday is.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I went to prison. I was gone for over a decade, and I get out. I didn't have any papers or anything. I had to go get a new Social Security card number. And I found out my birth certificate says I was born on June 28th.
28th. You are one day
I'm
older.
1 day older than I ever thought I was. And, and that, everything was 29. So now, I got, my parents lied to me.
Okay. When I think
it was probably at midnight or something like that. Who knows? But
when I was in my 15 years old, I wish have 18 years old. And now, I don't want to say how old I am, but sometimes
Oh man.
I'm fine with my age, but use that time. When I have 15 years old, I want to
When
be
I was 15 years
18.
old, I made myself 18 years old because we had, when you're 15 and a half, you can get a driver's license.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I got the driver's license. Of course, the first thing everybody did, of course, they were all paper. They weren't on plastic or weren't laminated or anything like that. They're just on paper. And my birthday was 49. It was real easy to change that 9 into a 7. And so at 15, I was going into in Kansas at that time was a completely dry state, except for 3-2 beer. And so all the bars had 3-2 beer. You could drink all the. And you'd wake up the next day and we call it 3-2 blues. Because. But so yeah, I was hitting those bars at 15 and a half, and that was how I don't know how my parents. I was a terrible kid. I needed a decade in prison just to get get some things corrected. I think, but so and you do too. I think sometimes, but at any rate.
Anyway, let's
So
keep going.
I think we're done. I got to go across the border today. So
Okay, that is
anything?
another part of the business.
Yeah.
You enjoy the time that we have doing the business, doing the market, doing the shows, doing the conference, but we had to make some time to everything that we expand, everything that we move. You had to have run like a run with the bucket, the water bucket.
Right.
You had to run with the.
Yeah, I do because I have a foot in both places. I still, and I have family, of course, in San Diego, so that makes it convenient. And but yeah, I still, all my credit cards are out of the U.S. and so I have to pay those. I have to go across at least once a month. I haven't figured out how to solve that problem yet. I want to try and solve that this year because I really want to just stay here and stay out of the United States. I just have a very bad vibe right now about what's going on in our country. I hope I'm wrong, guys, and I'm there to support you guys. But you've got to be. There's definitely a lot of internal migration now in the United States. A lot of people moving to Texas and Florida, where it's freer. But we have completely. It's much freer down here. We were just in Miami, and everything down here is just much more open. The people are freer. You still have the people that are get worried about the masks, and officially you have to wear one when you go into places, but it's pretty well. I'm not wearing them anymore, and I don't seem to have a problem. I just carry one in case I need it.
Yeah.
And
Some,
I think
some places require the mask.
yeah, they still require it, but just if in a restaurant you just walk in and sit down, and then you're done, and that's it. So.
Yep. And here in Mexico, almost everybody had the shot, the vaccine.
Oh yeah, are they getting them? Okay.
Almost everybody.
Yeah.
Yes.
I noticed there was a whole bunch of cars lined up the other day. I think they were lined. I figured they must be getting. What was
I
that?
was actually going to go right now, but I had to do this. My wife and my sister-in-law are going to go get vaccinated.
Oh, all right, all right. So I've
And I
had
thought
it. and I don't-
we don't have to wear masks anymore.
She got vaccinated at the airport in Miami.
In Miami.
Yeah, and I don't need it.
Yep.
I don't really want it. I suppose I probably might have to get the vaccination if I want to travel. That looks like the next restriction they're going to put on. But anyway, well, let's end this thing so you can go get vaccinated if you want to get vaccinated today, Eddie. I don't, but I might be forced to.
I'm not.
Okay.
You're,
You
I
remind.
throughout the whole.
yeah, I mean a lot. I'm not gonna. That's not a hill I'm gonna die on. I get it. I mean, I definitely believed in the polio vaccine. I just don't think COVID's the same. But And I think it's really highly politicized rather than
Okay, remind everybody the conference days.
the conference, August 12th through the 15th. It is currently $19.95. I'm going to mention one other thing. If you sign up through a member, you can get 15% discount. So that's $16.95, guys. And this is a Bitcoin conference. You can't get a vacation for that. And so, do that. Buy a ticket. If you're bringing your family, let us know. We'll get you an extra hotel room, be a little extra or something like that. And get them now because we're going to sell out. We have not really promoted it that much. We're starting to this week. We're going to get everything organized. So we're going to, when we sell out, and then hopefully it opens back up. When it opens back up, it will not be $19.95. It'll be $24.95. So because there will be less tickets available. We also have a VIP package, which will be $10,000. That includes
really nice.
yeah,
hotel
really nice.
with villa,
You're going to be
private.
with the speakers privately at night. A lot of the little things that we'll outline later, but and you get a membership. We're giving them a free membership to my which is a tenth of an ounce of Bitcoin there normally anyway, because. Anyway, so that's the deal, and you can get 15% off again, even of the VIP package if you sign up through a member.
Oh,
So
really?
it'd be $8,500 for that. So, guys, we look forward to you coming. You kind of see the craziness we have around here. We got. At any rate.
Okay.
We got our hands full. We need to get going. We got a busy day.
We had a busy day, and guys, I hope everybody had.
Hodl, guys! It's a great time to be buying Bitcoin. I mean, it just is. It's if you're thinking, wow, I missed out when it was at 60,000. Well, you can get it for half that price now, or it was almost over 70,000. So you can get it for about half that price now, and. Jump in there and start hodling. This is the time. This is what you do. This is how it works. And you just hold it for a few years, 4 or 5 years, and you'll be in. We got big problems ahead, and Bitcoin is going to fix a lot of those for you. But you have to get on board and come to our conference. So
yeah,
all right,
we are waiting for everybody.
All right,
Bye.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.